what's up people, this is Happy. Here I am in the Triumph showroom here in Maroochydore. Today, right now, I'm here with Chris.
Hey,
so he's going to show us a couple of bikes.
I'm going to show you a couple of
bikes. There you
bikes.
go. Only a couple of bikes, not allowed so many. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a quick run on these two, bit of difference, and we'll see what's the difference. Hang on. This looks lighter.
It does look lighter, mate.
Can you hold my camera, mate?
Oh, mate. We can mix things up a little bit today, hey?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Let me explain.
What are you feeling, Happy?
Look, I have the 14 model Scrambler, and this is a big difference. Look, I think this is lower.
Well, how about you sit on it, mate, and check it out?
It's gonna be funny, man. You can imagine. I'm a young lady or young girl.
I don't want to imagine that, mate.
You can imagine. So what will happen? This is a lower, I reckon.
It is lower than the one that you had, mate.
If I need to jump on this, I'm just gonna do like this. There you go.
Look at that. You're even flat-footed down on the ground here.
Like I'm 5 feet 8 inch or 9 inch. Look at my feet. It's a beauty.
Flat on the ground, mate.
Yeah. And another thing, if you are probably 5 foot 9 or 8 or 10 inch, it's gonna be like that. And you can imagine if there is a nice young lady on it with leather jacket.
She's got to have the leather jacket.
You know?
She's got to have the leather jacket.
This is the right position. That's great, man. I like this one. What's the difference? Hang on. Let me hold the camera now.
We'll pass back. See how we go.
There you go. Please tell me what's the difference between the older one and the new one, the height position.
Well, the older one, the one that you had, is probably about, I think we found out it was about 20 or 30 mils taller than this one. And this one, actually, funnily enough, is about 2 or 3 mils taller than previous year's model.
2017 model.
So 2017 model is actually 2 mils lower than this one.
But this is low, looks lower. I don't know, it's maybe me, because I didn't ride the 17-18 model.
Yeah. Well, the 17 models were definitely lower than the ones you had, mate.
Yes.
But I'm 6'5". You see how much money is spent on this. So you can imagine a girl with, using your analogy, mate, a girl that has a nice ass,
yes.
Same height as me.
That's gonna be.
You can imagine. She's gonna have a bit of fun on this.
But if the taller person like you, they can go with the 1200 Scrambler.
They can go with the 1200 Scrambler. That's coming out at the time of recording, at the end of February in 2019, or the start of May of this year as well. So
this is for shorties. This is a great setup for the shorty who have small legs and height like me. Definitely. That's great, because I sold my Scrambler after that holidays when I did the ride over in India, and I feel, because I had trouble, I had accident, and I feel that Scrambler is very tall for me. Even though I had that Scrambler for 3 years, I was riding around, had a lot of fun, used to take to the beach and off-road all the things. I feel it's bloody heavy bike, but this is a great setup. The guy like me and the girl, if the height like me, the nice small looking girl, it's perfect setup for her. Even for men's, if there is shorty, this is great. If you are taller, and you can go with the 1200 Scrambler. We don't have right now. Well, it's gonna be here within a month, right?
Yeah, we'll do a video on it when it gets in here.
Yeah, it's not long. Do subscribe, And we're gonna do a small comparison between Street Triple here. No, Street Twin. It's not Triple. Sorry. There you go, Chris. What's the difference?
Well, the differences are obviously they're configured to do different things. Obviously, the Street Scrambler, like yours, is a bit of an off-roady sort of focus bike, whereas the Street Twin is more of like your sort of city riding around town, bit of twisty sort of action motorcycle. So they both share the 900 Twin motor from Triumph that they brought out brand new in 2016, I believe. I could be wrong. Fact check me YouTube, but And new for 2019, these engines have bumped up by 10 horsepower. The throttle response has been smoothed out They've got, as you can see on the front wheel here, happy. We've got new Brembo brakes, as well as a new suspension setup.
That's good. They bring with the nice brakes on it.
Yeah, so now they've got even more braking power, and the feel on these brakes is much nicer as well.
Much smoother.
Much smoother, much more. It's a much nicer sort of feel. Obviously, you got much stronger brakes.
Even the light is good.
The lights are nice, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I was complaining about the suspension on it, about the light, and throttle response. I reckon that the Triumph have been listening me. They have changed the suspension in 1200 cc. Is that right?
Yeah, they've changed the suspension. It's now the same setup as the Thruxton R.
Yes.
But it's got really long travel.
Long travel.
Yeah.
And this is the new version suspension. It looks same, but it's more better on the road.
Yeah. So
Is that right?
it's a more road compliant suspension. They haven't done much tuning in the way of off-roading or giving it more suspension travel.
Yes.
But it does feel a bit nicer on the road.
There you go. So they have traction control on it. They have ABS. They got all the modes in it. What's the price, man?
They're sitting at about the $15,500 mark.
Yeah.
But that's your full retail.
That's a similar price as the older version.
Yeah.
Not a big deal, eh?
Not a big deal. If you're looking to spend that sort of money, this is what you're looking at.
Great looking bike.
Yeah, so they've
Nice
improved.
seat for the pillion.
Yeah, they've
It's not
changed
as big
the
as the older one, but it's
No.
not bad.
It's a really nice comfy seat as well.
Yeah, look.
It's about one happy hand.
Wow.
That's our new form of measurement. It's one happy hand. There you go.
So they have normal suspension. They can adjust from here, and they can change the suspension like aftermarket suspension on it.
Yeah, you
Pretty
can
easy,
put from the Triumph factory. There's a set of Fox gas rear shocks that you can put on these.
Yeah.
They're a bit sportier on the Street Twin and a bit more off-road focused on the Scrambler. But you know, it's up to what the rider feels.
Yes. It's great.
They're beautiful bikes. And I mean, these
Yes.
900s are really nice around town. Little 5-speed gearbox. They've got LED lighting on the brake lights.
They're great everywhere.
They're great everywhere, really.
Fuck, I have been trouble over in India, but not 300 cc. 350
This would have been nicer to have in India, mate.
No, they have this one. You can imagine what I can do with these ones.
Exactly.
It's good bike, good fun. Must be better fuel economy than the previous one.
Yeah, they've improved the fuel economy. The old ones had about 4.2 litres per 100 Ks. These
Yes.
have gone, it's a small improvement, but it's still an improvement, 4.5 litres per 100 Ks.
Yes, it's better.
Yeah.
And they have a fuel gauge.
Yep.
If there is a cutting down, they can measure it. Older version has nothing like this. I was always shaking the hand at the tank. How much left?
How much is left in the tank?
I was riding less and worry about it.
Just don't try to gauge your fuel level using a lighter.
Lighter, yes.
That's a really
It will
bad
tell you. So there you go, folks. This is the beautiful bikes here. I will tell you, this is a great setup. I like this one, and you can put the street tires on it. That's what I did in the last before I sold. And if you don't want to chuck the knobbies on it, whatever you want to do, you can do it. The thing is, here, that's the difference. In the older one, they have more ground clearance, and this one have less. Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, the older one, the one that you had definitely had more ground clearance. The
Yes.
suspension was set up to be a lot higher from factory.
Yes.
But these ones, they're focusing more on obviously the shorter rider. I
Yes.
don't fall into that category, unfortunately, but you know.
Yeah.
Is it-
But that's the great bike.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes spend a lot of money on the street bikes to make it Scrambler. This is from the factory. And if you want really heavy duty big Scrambler, you can upgrade the 1200. It's not a big deal. It's good fun bike, bit heavier, but it's good fun. Enjoy, have fun.